And now this auto remediation field is here. And here we're checking against a handful of possible scenarios and then automatically taking action. And taking action in this case is we force a password reset. So in a scenario where, let's just say like an account is compromised and we detect the impossible travel, aka they teleported across the globe and they're logging in from different locations, we can detect that automatically and then immediately take action. So in these scenarios, you're not relying on a email notification or reporting or anything like that. These are events that ShareFile is monitoring for, and when we detect one of these events is taking place, we immediately log them out, and then we do a password reset so that that user has to reset their password before they can access. The impossible traveler is just accessing from multiple countries. So if we detect that a user is hopping around, based off IP address, something like that, and we detect that they're popping in from different locations through an impossibly short time frame, so they're not physically able to travel these distances, but they're logging in from multiple locations, then ShareFile will kick them out and then do that password reset. In another scenario, not necessarily where like a compromised account, but let's say a high download activity. So this could be an angry employee who is downloading all of the content before they delete it or before they leave the company, something like that. ShareFile is monitoring what your users are downloading regularly, and if we detect an unusual change, so a significant increase in the rate of downloads is how we word it here. Maybe it's a data breach, maybe it is unauthorized access, whatever the case is. If we detect that there is an unusual high access of downloads, then we also kick that user out, force a password reset, so that we have to verify who that user is. There are email notifications for this as well, so like it's not like you're not in the know when these things occur. You will be notified that these things are occurring, and if you need to, you can take additional action. You can disable the account, right? You can fully kick them out so that they can't simply reset their password or something like that. And then the last one is access from a high number of IPs. So not necessarily jumping to multiple countries, but just jumping to multiple different IPs. So maybe they have some type of proxy and they're just popping around through the internet to be able to cloak their access, let's say. In this scenario, we would see the significant increase in number of IP addresses, unique IP addresses, and then take action. So again, these are events that you don't have to monitor for these to take place. These are things that are automatically occurring, and when we notify or when we recognize that they are occurring, ShareFile immediately takes action to prevent them from doing any harm to the account overall.